there you go. That's our new ones that we've got. Let's go to our usuals here, and I think we only have one. If I'm not mistaken. The Last of Us. What is this? Episode 6. We usually start with Cody here because Cody is, first time interacting with The Last of Us. Cody, what'd you think?
All right. This was a flashback. It was like half flashback, right? Or mainly was it off? I don't remember.
Mostly,
yeah.
All of it. He's dead.
Except for that last part. That last part. That's it.
Okay, so I was trying to figure out where to start. I obviously expected it to be like a flashback. Obviously. I'm not gonna say that it was bad because that's not the words to use. But I thought it was cool to see the younger Joel, and in that first part, because at first it didn't make sense why it was there for me. Like, it was cool to see, but I didn't get why they put it there until the end, obviously. But seeing the relationship with him and Ellie, like, it felt, I guess, like how do I word this? Their chemistry on screen was so good to me. Like, I was enjoying watching them, like, the birthdays pass. The first one was really good. They had a good time because he went all out for her. And then obviously you see her, growing up, obviously being that rebellious teen, and she doing he said, you doing all this shit at once, huh? Like, it was like, it was dope seeing that as the years went on. And then you see not them drift apart, but you see how like the fact that she's not his daughter and what he did, which is obviously he didn't tell her at the time what he did to her, like he saved her life. It, like, you could just see it coming together because when they had that scene where she was in her garage and she was writing down like the list of questions, I was like, man, like this episode is deep. Like, there's a lot of like just emotions in it, and you could really see why she really like loves Joel. And like, it's crazy because, like I said, like the whole, like, for instance, the first birthday, like, he went all out. He took it to the museum. He put her in space. He got her the tape recorder, or the other thing was a CD. Like, it was dope. Like, and then by the end of it, she's a whole different person in a sense. Like, she's not like that kid anymore. And I feel like they tried to establish, like, she's not the kid and that everybody keeps seeing her as. Like me, I see her as still a kid, but like, because, like, yeah, I'm telling you, when the flashback happened, I was like, bro, she looks exactly the same. This is not a 16-year-old girl. But by the end, man, it was so beautiful because that full circle moment when he had his dad explain to him that he just wants you to do better. And for him to have that moment for himself, seeing Ellie and realizing like he fucked up to the point where he even told her, I'd do it again if I had a second chance. Like, you gotta love Joel for that. And then I think that's what Ellie, that's what made it like, she's barely understanding. Like, even though she's mad at him, like she said, she still wants to forgive him because at the end of the day, she loves Joel just as much as he loves her. And I feel like that's what something that she tried to express to him in her own way. And God, that full circle, man. I ain't gonna lie, I felt chills when he said that line to her. I was like, man, this show is elite. The writing is elite. But yeah, I'm kind of ranting, so go ahead.
Jet, you want to go next?
Man, I've been thinking about this obviously since the episode. There was a while ago, I don't remember if you said it to me or if you said it on the pod. I'm kind of leaning more toward you said it on the pod just because of what it is. But you, J Mac, you had said a while ago that before your kids, you weren't really like an emotional guy when it came to like movies and stuff. And really, ever since like as soon as you said that, and ever since you said that, like that's kind of been in the back of my mind because I always knew like like that's gonna happen to me eventually, and I don't know if it's gonna be like the same, But man, that porch scene, as soon as like Cody said, that full circle moment, I was holding it together. But as soon as he said that shit, I looked at Roman and I I kid you not, man, it was a flood. Like bro, I broke down and I could not stop. Like that shit was insane. And the whole scene was just elevated by Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey's fucking acting, man. Like I'm gonna keep it so fucking 100, bro. Like that acting from Pedro alone. Bella was amazing, obviously, but from Pedro alone, I don't even have a problem with him being Mr. Fantastic anymore. That shit was so elite. The way that the tears started to formulate in his eyes, and you could just see, like, as she's talking to him breaking down, like, wow, like I really have to do this right now. She just said, "Don't fucking lie to me again," or that's it. And it's just that whole scene.
That just reminded me.
That whole scene was just amazing. It was so beautiful, like Cody said, and yeah, this show is amazing. Like it's gotten to the point where I'll argue with anybody. I don't give a damn. Like, because all I ever hear about it, and I'm on Twitter, I'm on TikTok after the show ends, is people talking about how it's not a 1-to-1 of the game. I talk about it every week, but it's the same thing every week. It's not a 1-to-1 of the game. The game did this better, and it's man, if you're just watching it as a show, this shit is elite. Like Cody just talked about that full circle moment, because that shit was not in the game. I knew it as soon as I saw it. And as soon as I knew it was like little Pedro, I knew it. Like that scene of him talking to his dad, and for that to be the full circle moment, like like Cody said, the writing in this show is phenomenal. The acting in this show is phenomenal. Man, I'm gonna let you go because like Cody said, I'm gonna start ranting a little bit, but yeah, that shit, amazing.
Oh, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. You asked me best episode of the show.
Damn.
This got it for me.
Damn.
Personal reasons, this absolutely got it for me. I'm gonna start off with that opening scene. Tony Dalton, which is Joel's dad, he did phenomenal in that opening sequence. He did amazing, and I could relate with this episode personally, both from the beginning part and the way I grew up with certain things and how I'm trying to parent my kids. Bro, this episode got me so many times because of that, and it's like personal struggles that Tony went through, that Joel's going through, and that me myself going through trying to raise kids. It hits different. It absolutely does. But then you guys talked about it already, that full circle moment where hopefully you could just do a little bit better than I did. Oh my God.
The way he delivered that.
Insane, man. Like I said, that's just something, me personally, I'm trying to do something better than my dad did with me. So episode just connected with me on a personal level. Then you throw in the performances in here, amazing. And we'll go into scenes right now too. But yeah, like this was just a fantastic episode. When he's talking to her in the room, I think it was the first time, and she burned her arm to get rid of the scar, and he called her baby girl. I said, "Oh my God!" Woo! I said, "Damn, bro!" Like he sees her as his daughter, and we all knew this already, but just to hear him say "baby girl" to her, yeah. This was a phenomenal episode. I really do feel sorry for those of you that are watching this and being like, "Nah, this isn't it. This isn't it because of the game. This isn't it because of Bella." Like, nah, it's take yourselves away from that, man, and just enjoy the show for what it is. You will absolutely enjoy it 10 times more than what you guys are going through now. So it's crazy. I've seen people say Discussing Film. I don't know who wrote the article, but somebody from Discussing Film said that whole porch scene was just not it either.
Wow.
Like, so I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Like, I don't understand. I don't see it. So it's just crazy. But yeah, best episode of the season. Like I said, personal level, fantastic. And then yeah, that's where I'm at with that one.
All right.
What scenes do you guys want to talk about?
We're on a high right now. I'm about to bring y'all back to earth because I forgot it until somebody reminded me. When they were on her first patrol, right? Why the fuck did Joel do that? it pissed me off, kind of like once he made the promise, I promise, and then you turn your back and just kill him anyways. It pissed me off, man. I need
Cody,
go ahead.
you need to watch the end fucking shit. We say this to you all the time. You need to watch it. Gloria doesn't like to watch them either, but she was just there in the background. She usually is on her phone or whatever. But for this one, she was watching it too and listening to what Neil Druckmann and the writers and the directors are going through and decisions they're making. And bro, it hits on another level, and they did it with this episode as far as like why he lied to her and things like that, and it was on a deeper level for him, as like he'll do anything to anything to protect them.
I was thinking on that level, but you gotta have some type of respect. Ellie knew he had time. Mm-hmm. You guys already established he had time, and the least you could do was attempt to make it happen. You like, and I get it. That's why I say I get it, because it was her first patrol, and he wasn't even trying to put her in danger. He didn't even want her to go there with him to begin with. He told her to go back, and she said, "No, I'm not like your daughter right now. I'm your partner." Like, man, but that, because it hit so hard, because at first when he was in therapy, and then she was explaining to him like, "I hate you, like I can't," she said she can't forgive him for that shit. And like, to see it happen, to the fact that he sat there and lied to her face about what happened with her husband, for Ellie to just sit there. No, he's fucking lying, bro. I'm telling you, the show's amazing. I was like, bro, that's fucking beauty. Crazy.
I'm gonna stay with that scene. Go ahead, the beauty of that scene right there, where she outed him and be like, "Nah, fuck that." I didn't really fully pay attention until the end, the making of. And when she's telling him, she looks at him, and the last thing she says to him before, storming off was, "You swore."
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I said, I didn't notice this until the fucking ending. They used the word swore on purpose. She used the word swore on purpose, because in that forest scene, he promised. He didn't swear to her.
Yeah, he promised.
So the last time he swore to her was on the season finale of season 1, when they're going to Jackson. And she goes, "You swear they didn't kill I forget the damn thing.
Yeah.
You swear you didn't kill them, or that there was no issues." "Oh, I swear." So she was, in her mind, it was the forest thing, but it was more so that she recalled that he swore. That was
the
amazing
moment she knew he was lying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
That is elite writing.
Yeah,
oh
Neil
my
Druckmann,
god,
Neil Druckmann, fucking wow, he got down on this shit. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Phenomenal.
I love how, speaking on the making of, I love how I believe his name is Craig Mazin is the guy that they're going hand in hand. I love how it was his idea to do the younger Joel scene, and as soon as he told Neil Druckmann was like, "Wow, I never thought of that. That's fucking genius. Let's do it." Like, I love how they work hand in hand, and he's actually like, he's able to say what he wants to say, because obviously this is Neil Druckmann's fucking like child, clearly, but just being able to have like some actual input, and they actually do it. Man, it's elite, because some people you wouldn't be able to do that to somebody else's fucking property, somebody else's show, somebody else's story.
Yeah.
So I just appreciated something like that. Man, it was really interesting, and you guys are talking about it, because I didn't think we were gonna get the backstory to what happened with Eugene, because obviously they talked about it in the first episode. So for them to actually use that here, obviously, and they did it the way that they did it. Again, it's amazing. We talked about it in the news. I don't know what they're going to do with the second half of this game. Obviously, they're going to extend the fuck out of it. But as it sits right now, man, season 2 might be better than season 1, bro. And people love season fucking 1. I love season 1.
Season 1 was perfect, yeah.
But I don't remember being like this with that shit. I enjoyed it, clearly, but this shit is hitting every fucking week.
That Space Museum scene, that was my favorite scene, my favorite mission level in part 2. Mm-hmm. They did it perfectly. that was cool to see. That was awesome.
It was cool too because they talked about it's not to cut you off. Sorry, but they talked about how they wanted that to actually like be in Ellie's imagination, like we're actually seeing that, and that's how it felt when I was watching that. Like I was really thinking, like, damn, like this shit looks kind of crazy. Like it looks like she's actually in space right now, and they made that happen, and they talked about that, and it's just. I mean, it's just like you said, man. Like watching that and being able to be in these writers and these directors' minds and see what they were, thinking about in this scene right here. The I don't know, just the ideas that they have. It's amazing. It really enhances the show, like times 10. That when it's already a fucking 20, like it's crazy.
So crazy, man. Because they had that talk on the porch, and that man died the next day.
The little fake out too of like her point of view from episode 1. She just walks by. We never see her come back to the porch to have that conversation with him, and they showed it to us here. And then the little fake out too at the end where she's like, I can't forgive you for this. Pause, but I'm gonna try. Oh shit! Like damn, that was like, yeah, okay, it's over. You could see it in his face too. He was heartbroken. He closed his eyes, but he even said it himself. This is something that I'm gonna take on because I saved your life, and I know you're never gonna forgive me for it. So, yeah, phenomenal.
It's so crazy too. There's people like I've seen a very common criticism of this season is that they do a lot of telling but not showing. There's like a lot of exposition and exposition dump, and in some scenes, like I can see that, like I can understand that. But these people are hating on this show so much to the point where they did it for that porch scene, and this is a real complaint. Like I've seen people tweet this. They're like, why did the writers have to say or have to make Joel say I love you? He doesn't need to do that. We already know he does. Like they're just telling us too much. And I'm like, bro, it's 3 fucking words. Like it's that bad for him to say that to her. Like you really, like it affects the show that much. Like these are the people that are complaining about the show. This is why the Rotten Tomatoes score is this fucking bad, and it honestly pisses me off. Like I've gotten to the point where like this show is like it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's really amazing. And yeah, I think I'm with you. I think this is the best episode of the season. That was Pedro's got it.
Yeah,
he is him. And not to defend myself because you guys know this, but I was never doubting his acting ability. It's just I don't think he looks like Reed Richards, but man, I can't wait. He is him. He's got it. And if you are someone that is doubting his acting ability, just go watch that scene. You can't tell me he can't act. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, fantastic episode. Let us know what you guys thought about it. Next week is the season finale, so expect that series review next week on the pod. See how it all wraps up, and then apparently season 4 probably coming. So we'll see where all that goes. But yeah, leave all your thoughts on The Last of Us down in the comments below. What did you guys think about that latest episode?